High school basketball is back on Beaver Media and on the Daleville Preps channel. Tonight from Ball Gymnasium on the campus of Ball State University, it's the Daleville Broncos taking on the Muncie Burris Owls. Good evening and hi again, everyone. Brian Beaver along with you again tonight as we get set for another cold, wintry December Friday night. No snow yet, but it's coming tomorrow. But tonight, it's high and dry and just two good basketball teams about to duke it out here in this venerable old stadium. Place I broadcast my first game, I won't tell you when, except to say it's a long time ago. Pre-renovation when this place was not so nice. It's beautiful now. And we're about set for some varsity basketball. We're about 7 minutes away from the tip-off in tonight's contest. JV game took a little extra time tonight. Daleville held on to the B game and beat Muncie Burris 51-45. So we turn the page to the varsity guys, the A teams, if you will. Daleville comes in at an even 2-2 for the season. They're coming in off a win. They beat Elwood, got a tough road victory last weekend, 65-61. The Burris Owls have gotten off to a 1-4 start overall. They come in the losers of 4 straight games. They got beat last night on the road at Jay County, 54-28. Joe Anderson in his here at Burris, 4th year, I believe, if my memory serves, and he is coming in with a team that was 3-20 a year ago. Very young. Most of their best players are underclassmen, so he has a cupboard full of guys to mold into a really nice team here the next couple of years out on University Avenue. Talk about Daleville. They have a nice mix of old guys, seniors, and young guys. Daleville has a strong inside-outside game. Connor Fleming comes in at guard, averaging just over 17 points a game and nearly 3 assists. And, of course, Ryan Hale has been Mr. Everything through the first 4 games for the Broncos. He's averaging almost a double-double with 17 points a game and more and change. Rebounds. He's a strong 6'4" kid inside, and he'll be a handful for Muncie Burris in the paint tonight as they get set for this one. Holiday theme here. The Burris students across the way look like Santa's elves. All kidding aside, we're, 2 weeks away and a little change from Christmas. So hope you have a nice holiday coming up, and this should be an entertaining game tonight. We'll take our first break. When we come back, we'll set the starters for you and talk about the first quarter of this one after this timeout on Beaver Media and on the Daleville Preps channel. Don't go away.
From Jamestown to Jonesville, from North Salem to South Milford, from River Forest to Grass Creek. No matter where you live in Indiana, you can enjoy high school sports coverage at its very best on the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. It's 35 powerhouse radio stations, Fox Sports Indiana, and the World Wide Web, combining their vast resources to blanket the state, the Midwest, and the world with the purest, most riveting presentation of high school sports in America. From Anderson to Attica, Kendallville to Kokomo, follow the high school sports that make our state great all season long. Thank you, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and welcome home.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players. The terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain by working harder than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
We hear it more and more when people talk about sports. We need to change the culture. No more integrity taking a backseat to performance. No more players, coaches, and fans run amok. No more too big to fail. It sounds good. It sounds reasonable. Come to think of it, it sounds like high school sports. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we know that sports are just part of a student athlete's overall education and that there's more to the game than winning. We also know that high school sports are incredibly exciting. They're rich with tradition and bring communities together like nothing else. In a word, they're pure. More and more, that's what people want. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the Indianapolis Colts, the IHSAA, and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to Ball Gym. Brian Beaver along with you again tonight. Great having you along wherever your ears are, all over Indiana, all over the world for that matter. And a quick note, these games are archived immediately following the live action. So if you want to hear it again, or you have relatives who didn't know about it or couldn't get to it, they can listen again whenever they want. And search for the Delco Preps channel, DELCO Preps channel, and you'll find it. In fact, every game we've done. So that sets the scene for you. Clock is winding down toward the buzzer and the introduction of the players tonight in this one in Ball Gym. While I've got a moment, let me thank Chad Woderick, the athletic director here, and his assistant, Danny Nestorovsky, for their hospitality tonight. Appreciate being here and being treated with the red carpet. It's very nice, humbling, to tell you the truth. But we're about set to go, and should be an interesting contest tonight. Burris looking to break a 4-game skid, and Daleville trying to win back-to-back games for the first time in the 2017-18 season. Good crowd on hand tonight here out on University Avenue. Teams have come to the benches. We're about set for the anthem and the player introductions, and we'll listen to all that right now.
Between visiting Daleville Broncos and your Muncie Burris Golden Owls. Here are a few housekeeping items before we introduce the athletes. Restrooms and concessions are available downstairs. Ball State University is a tobacco-free environment, and we appreciate your support in keeping Ball Gym tobacco-free. If any visitors a parking citation today, please give us your school athletic director within 24 hours. All fans, if you receive a ticket, please give it to Mr. Wilderick. To all fans, we are here to set a positive example for our student athletes. Any abusive attitude or inappropriate language towards officials, coaches, workers, or athletes may lead to your removal from the premises. Remember, sportsmanship has a face. Please set a good example for all of our athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. performed tonight by the Burris Pep Band for the last time in her career, led by Dr. Crystal Mulcahy. Introductions. First for the team appearing on the ghost side of the scoreboard, the Daleville Broncos. Number 2, Derek Lawrence. Number 5, Connor Fleming. Number 10, Josh Price. Number 23, Ryan Hale. And number 24, Hayden Huff. All right, out of town, let's make some noise for number 5, Jackson Daleville. Number 11, Kevin Thomas. Number 22, Josh Smith. Number 23, James Royston. And number 24, Jalen Green.
Well, there you have the player introductions, and the coolest thing I've seen all season when Jackson Adamowitz was introduced, he ran clear to the corner of the gym and high-fived this adorable little girl. Don't know who she is. She's probably a year, 18 months old tops. She was really cool during the anthem. She stood there with her left hand over her heart. Bless her heart. What a cutie. Going to be a heartbreaker in about 15 years. Someone's got problems coming of the good kind. We're all set to go. Teams have been introduced around the floor, and we're about ready for the tip. Here comes the toss to tap, controlled by Daleville. They'll go right to left here to open the night, wearing gray road uniforms. It's Connor Fleming, knocked down on the dribble, and I believe we've got a foul. 10 seconds into the game, and it is against Burris. It's going to be on Josh Smith. Running across the way in the forward court, Connor Fleming for Daleville. It comes into Price, guarded by Adamowitz. Here comes Fleming driving the paint, fires on the run off the glass. Got it. First two of the night belong to Connor Fleming, and Daleville has a 2-0 lead. Adamowitz will bring it the other way, left to right across your field of imagination. They'll give it off to Adamowitz on a pick on the wing. He's working on Lawrence. Stopped on the drive. Way out on top now to Royston. They'll swing it far side to Thomas. He'll uncork a three. In and out, no good. Got his own. Off the glass. Follows with the bucket. Kevin Thomas with his first two, and we're tied at a pair each. Half a minute into this one. Here's Fleming firing on the run of the key again. Can't get it this time. Ball is loose. Rebound by Burris. Here come the Owls. Josh Smith with it down the near sideline quickly. He'll drive it to the corner and swing it out to Thomas. Now on top to Adamowitz. Man-to-man on defense by Daleville. Thomas on the wing, left side. He'll come from a pick. Shoots a 17-footer out front. Can't get it. Rebound, Josh Price of Daleville. 2-2 game. Here come the Broncos. Fleming on the dribble. He'll take it to the paint. Stops. Outside to Lawrence. Fakes. Can't find a shot. He'll bring it back out and reset to Fleming. Out on the wing. Now Lawrence patty caking it with Fleming. Fleming guarded closely man-to-man by Josh Smith. Fleming bounce pass down low post. Turn around. Fires up. No good. Hale couldn't get it, but he got the board. Now Fleming drives off the glass. Rejected! It never got to the glass. Kevin Thomas swatted it halfway to beneficence. Wow. Fantastic play by Smith. Burris defense saying, hey, baby, get it out of here, but a foul called on the play as well. Foul's going to be called on Thomas. 2-shot foul, trip to the line for Connor Fleming. First of 2 on the way. High arcing and swish. Third point of the night for Fleming. He's got all of Daleville's so far, and it's 3-0. Make it 3-2. 3-2 Daleville. With 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Fleming to shoot the next one. Here it goes. It's good. Connor knocked both of them home to make it 4-2. Daleville out in front. Burris hasn't led yet. They're on the attack in the forecourt with Adamowicz. One dribble, now to Thomas across the way. Thomas drives to the paint, fires from 10, no good. Rebound battle, ball still loose. Now Hale with his second board for Daleville, and here come the Broncos leading 4-2. Inside pass to Hale, it's knocked away. Burris comes up with a steal, turnover by Daleville. Here come the Owls with a chance to tie or even lead. Adamowicz in trouble in the paint. They've got a whistle and a foul, a common foul out on the floor against Muncie Burris' opponent, Daleville. It's going to belong to Connor Fleming of Daleville, his first, team's first. Burris will inbound from just to the right of their basket in the baseline. They get it in, and here's a corner 3 on the way. Overshot the runway that time. No good, but a battle for the rebound. Follow-up, no good. Burris with a third try and a whistle. It's Daleville. This one whistled on Derek Lawrence. First on him, and it sends into the free throw line for the first time tonight. He'll shoot a pair. First one on the way, no good. James is a left-hander. He'll have another. 5:35 left in the first quarter. It's 4-2 Daleville. The scoreboard is impossible to read from this point. You can see about half of it. Little understanding. Royston gets the second of 2. He's got a point, and it's a 1-point game now at 4-3 Daleville. Fleming will drive it for the Broncos. Here's a shove on the drive. The foul. It's going to go against Burris. Now it belongs to Alex Halley. His first of the night. Daleville to inbound. We've played 2.5 minutes, 4-2 game. Daleville has the lead and the ball here in the left end. That's the east end of the gym. Josh Price between the rings. Dribbles in. Back out on top for a three-pointer. Lawrence couldn't get it. Halley with the rebound for Burris. He'll bring it down on the dribble. Pulls up. Nice feed underneath. Adamowicz can't get it in the air. It's a rebound that comes down to Daleville, and now it's loose on the floor off a deflection. And we've got a whistle. I think they're going to call this a timeout and not a held ball. It's going to be a timeout taken by Muncie Burris, and we're going to keep it right here. So talk about a wild beginning to this one. 4-2 contest, make it 4-3 contest. First time out of the game taken by Burris on that scrum for the ball. Early scores in the game, Fleming with all 4 points for Daleville. Royston has a free throw, and Thomas has a hoop for Burris. And there's your scoring rundown. We're about 3 minutes into this one. 4:59 of the first quarter. And we'll see how this one unfolds. The ball is going to belong to Muncie Burris. They're going to inbound in the forecourt just to the right of the bucket. Halley will do the triggering. He looks for a man. It comes into Adamowicz. He drives. He's stopped on good defense. They take it low post. Shot forced up and good. Jalen Craig has it. And Burris leads for the first time at 5-4. 3 minutes in. Here's Fleming on the other end. Price for 3 for Daleville. Can't get it off the front iron. Loose ball. Price has a long rebound for the Broncos. He'll drive it to the paint. All the way to the hole. Left hand off the glass. No. Rebound to Hale. Hale will take it up. He can't get it. A third try inside. No. Price couldn't get it. Good work on the glass by Burris. Here come the Owls leading by a point. Thomas uncorks an 18-footer. Can't get it. Royston has the board. Now knocked away. Stolen away. Daleville had it for 2 seconds as Fleming stole it away and then lost it out of bounds. So the teams trade turnovers and a frantic possession there. Oh, they're gonna call a foul? They do call a foul. That's 2 quick ones on him. 4 on the team. So here comes Burris trailing 5-4. Daleville, rather, trailing 5-4. Hale has it low post, double team, in trouble, forces it back out on top to Fleming. Fleming dribbles, spins, can't get it, knocked away, another Daleville turnover. Here's a long lead pass to Hallie. Hallie leaves it for Adamowicz, three-pointer no. Rebound by Josh Price of Daleville. Here come the Broncos trailing 5-4 with 3:45 to go first quarter. Hallie works it to Price. He'll take it baseline, drives, fires, can't get it, but he's fouled. He'll shoot a pair. Foul is on number 24, Jalen Kring of Muncie Burris. His first foul, 5th against the team already in little over 4.5 minutes. Josh Price to the stripe for Daleville. Can't get the first one. He'll have another. Hallie is going to check out for Burris. Coming in place of him is Miguel Castillo. He'll wear 25. Josh Price waiting on another free throw, and now a Daleville player checking in before he can shoot the next one. Price will have another after Devin Walsh came in for the Broncos. Next one rattles in. Price has his first point of the night at 5 each with about 3:30 to go first quarter. Burris has the ball here on the right end forecourt. Castillo on the dribble, leaves it for Thomas. He'll fire a three-pointer. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose, now picked up by Daleville. Fleming to bring it down the near sideline quickly. He's got it. He'll uncork a three. Double pumped it, couldn't get it. Rebound to Burris. Adamowicz, long pass ahead. Here comes Thomas to the hole. Fires on the run, can't get it. Might have traveled, but they're going to let him get away with it, and it's going to be a foul instead, as Thomas drove it strong to the hole. The foul is going to be on Walsh of Daleville. His first 2-shot foul. The free throws belong to Kevin Thomas. Long night if we're going to have this many fouls. We'll be in the bonus before the second quarter. Thomas fires, and he hits. His third point, and that unbreaks the tie. Makes it 6-5. We'll have another one. Good-looking young player. Waiting on the second. Here it comes. Thomas got them both. He cashes in the free ones. And it's 7-5. Daleville down. Three-pointer on the way for the Broncos. No good off the hand of Walsh. Long rebound. Here come the Owls. Adamowicz on the dribble. Leaves it on the wing far side for Thomas, who drives it. Stops. Fires anyway. No. Air ball. Rebound Josh Price of Daleville. Broncos can tie on a 2, can take the lead with a tray. We haven't had a triple yet in the game. Another turnover by Daleville. Now it's loose on the floor, and a turnover right back. The Broncos keep the ball in the forecourt. Knocked away. Stolen away. Here comes Burris with the ball. Adamowicz, three-pointer, out on top. No. Rebound knocked away, taken down by Daleville. They give it to Fleming. He'll bring it across the timeline. Walsh right back to Fleming, guarded by Adamowicz. They'll swing it in the corner. Josh Price drives, fires, can't get it. Clean block. Daleville fans wanted a foul on that one. Blocked shot in traffic. And the Owls have the ball, and they'll bring it to full 84 feet, leading 7-5 with 2.5 minutes to go. First quarter. Castillo on the dribble. Swing pass far side. Adamowicz. Now here near side to Castillo, who drives it, kicks it to the corner. Thomas feeds underneath. Adamowicz thought about turning it up, thought otherwise. They swing it on top. Now far side. Back on top to Castillo, who takes it to the corner left side. Fires no. Rebound, Hale again. He's a hail of a rebounder. Had to get that in. Here comes Daleville, trailing in the game by 2. Fleming drives in the paint. Shot blocked away by Adamowicz. Burris had it briefly. They've got it again off a scrum. Castillo ahead, no advantage, 1-on-4. They'll set up instead. We're under 1:30 to go first quarter. 7-5, Burris out in front of Daleville. Match-up defense by Daleville. Adamowicz dribbles out of the corner. Thomas for 3, no. Rebound. Hale had it momentarily. Up and in. Kring got it back. Put it in the bucket. Makes it 9-5. 1:08 to go first quarter. Daleville needs a bucket, trailing by 4. It's the biggest lead by either team so far. In the offensive set, Fleming looks inside, wants to get it to Hale. Can't do it. Knocked away, stolen again. This time by Adamowicz. Owls leading by 4. We're under 50 seconds to go first quarter. Adamowicz will set it up. Goes to the post to Kring. He fires off the glass, can't get it. Rebound comes down on the floor, and we've got a loose ball foul on the battle for the rebound. Someone undercut Thomas. A foul against Daleville. It's going to be on Devin Walsh. And we've got a hotel room checkout time mob going into the game. 4 guys check in. A foul on Walsh's second. 4th against Daleville as a team. 42 seconds to go first quarter. In the Burris forecourt, comes in Thomas. Our side, Adamowicz, long 2, can't get it. Rebound battle goes to Daleville. Fleming pulls down the board, comes ahead with 30 seconds to go in the period. Fleming, Lawrence, right side corner, can't get the jumper. Rebound goes to Burris. See if they play for the final shot, leading 9-5. Long pass ahead. Now they'll reset out on top. Adamowicz has it on the owl head in the center circle, 40 feet from the basket. They're going to run a 1-4 set and let him take his defender individually. Clock down to 6, down to 5. Far corner. Burris looking for a shot. Thomas out on top. He'll fire a long 3 just before the buzzer, no good. And we've come to the end of the first quarter. At the first stop, Burris has the lead. It's the Owls 9, the Broncos 5 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Don't go away. Welcome back to Ball Gym. We head for the second quarter. Muncie Burris leading 9-5. The Owls have the ball to open the period. Owls have had a good start. Daleville man-to-man aggressively again. Owls can't get a shot. They've got it out here on the near side. Now far side to Adamowicz outside the arc. He'll dribble out top. Guarded closely. He's still pounding it. Takes it to the paint. Forces it up. He's fouled. We'll see if it's a 2-shot foul. It looks like it is.
At the line, number 5, Justin Adamowicz, shooting 2 shots.
Foul on Daleville. It's going to be on Keaton McGrage. And 2 shots for Adamowicz. And he rattles it in. He'll get another. So Jackson is on the board for the first time tonight to make it 10-5. And he makes it 11-5 by cashing in both free throws. Biggest lead of the night for either team. It belongs to Burris, and Daleville needs to get some work done on the offensive end. They've turned it over too many times. Rosh has it right side. He'll drive baseline. Against the double team, he'll take it up strong, and he's fouled. 2 Owls were there. One will take the foul. On 22, Josh Smith. I've got him for 2. That's the 6th team foul already by Burris. The next one will put Daleville in the bonus. Josh Price to be at the line for 2, and he hits the first one. 2 points on the night for Josh. 11-6 game. My second one on the way. This one no good. Rebound to Muncie Burris. Here they come quickly down the floor with an 11-6 lead. Ball in the corner. Now back on the wing. Adamowicz here on the near side. He'll back it out on the dribble, guarded by McGrage of Daleville. They swing the ball around the perimeter left corner, looking for a shot. Daleville in a sticky man-to-man. Owls with Adamowicz in his hands. Out on top. One dribble back to Adamowicz. They're trying to post a man low. It's Royston. He's got it. Now he kicks to the far side. Shot off the backboard, off the corner, no good. Rebound is loose. Saved back in bounds by Burris to Daleville. Here come the Broncos. They need a hoop. Fleming with it, near wing. They swing it far side to McGrage. Now back. Out here on top. Price in the corner. He'll drive to the paint. Jump stop. Back out on top to McGrage. 6:20 to go first half. Daleville trailing 11-6. Fleming on a drive. Leaves it underneath. It's knocked away out of bounds. Off of a Burris Owl. It's going to belong to Daleville. They tried to work it into Hayden Huff. They're going to say it was off Daleville. I've got Daleville for 7 turnovers in the game, and it belongs to Burris. This crew's not real emphatic about its calls at all. I'll leave you wondering a little bit. Royston on the attack for Burris. It's knocked away from him. Daleville and now another player from Burris dive on it. We got a held ball. Dual possession. It's going to belong to Daleville. 6:05 to go in the second quarter. 11-6 contest. Burris with the lead. Daleville with the ball. Here comes Fleming. Dribbles to the corner. Picks it up. Guarded closely. He needs help to get rid of it. He finally does get it underneath the Hale, and he's fouled on the floor. We'll see if it's going to be a bonus if nothing else. Foul is on Burris. It belongs to R.J. Harmon. His first. Free throws. It's bonus. That should be the 17th foul. They didn't put it on the board. It should be 7. That's what I told you. Should be 1 in the bonus. Now we got it going. 1-and-1 time from here on out. Ryan Hale to shoot for Burris, his opponent Daleville, and he's got it on the way and got it good. That's the first point for Hale in the game. Burris lead down to 11-7. And a Burris player falls into the lane. Won't matter because the free throw was good. And a timeout taken by Daleville. We'll keep it right here. Good by Ryan Hale. He's got his first 2 points of the night, and all of a sudden, it's an 11-8 game. With Burris still out in front, but Daleville surging. Fouls are going to be a huge factor in this game. We're at 5:53 of the second quarter. Daleville is already in the bonus, and Burris is 2 fouls away from joining them in the bonus. But this one has been entertaining. Daleville led early. Their first lead at 5-4. They've had the lead since 6-5. So they've been holding on to the lead for a good 4 to 5 minutes of game time, and They played a nice game. Too many turnovers by Daleville, 7 unofficially, only 2 so far by Burris. Quick scoring recap. Fleming with 4 for Daleville, Price with 2, Hale with 2. You look at the Burris side of the ledger, Adamowitz with 2. Royston with 1 on a free throw. Kring with 4 on a couple of hoops inside. So we're about set to get back to action off the timeout, and Burris will bring it across the timeline with a 3-point lead. And now three-quarter court pressure by Daleville. Royston traveled on a jump stop. They let him get away with it. Shot no good. Daleville with the rebound. That's karma right there, because that was a travel all day, twice on Sunday. Here's Fleming driving to the paint. Back out on the wing to Price. He'll fire after a step in. Can't get it. Rebound Royston. Here he comes. 3-on-2. Going all the way to the glass. Can't get it. Tip no good. Rebound Josh Price for Daleville. He's in trouble. Double team, but he got it away. Fleming quickly across the timeline here near side. He'll drive it. Fire it on the run. Can't get it. Whistle and a foul. This one should be on Burris. I think we'll have more free throws. Jalen Kring with the foul, 2 on him. It's a shooting foul. It sends Connor Fleming to the free throw line. 11-8 contest. Make it 11-9. Fleming with another free throw. He's 3 out of 3 from the charity stripe. Looking to make it a 1-point game here. Eyes it, flies it, high arcing shot, nothing but net. Fleming with 6 points. He's keeping Daleville in the game, and it's 11-10 now. Broncos have cut the Owl lead to single point. Royston, jump stop in the key. 12-footer, no good. Long rebound, comes to the sideline. Adamowitz saves it for Burris. Royston has it. He'll dribble to the paint. Pulls up from the free throw line. Jumper no good. Rebound on the floor. 2 men around it. Now it's knocked away. Heady play by Price. 2 men still have it. And now we've got a scrum on the floor between Kring and Hale. And a double possession here. A held ball. We used to call them jump ball in the old days. They may have called a foul. It's going to be a foul against Burris. I believe it's on Kring. It is on Kring. He's got 3, and he's going to check out just that fast. Game, R.J. Harmon. Kring comes out. It's 11-10 Burris. 4:49 to go in the second quarter. And since Burris is in the bonus, we'll walk the other end of the floor. And here on the left end, it's going to be 1-1 for Ryan Hale. Points in the game for Ryan. He's hit his only 2 free throws. We're going to see these a lot tonight. Looking for his 3rd point and a tie. It's up. It's no good. Rebound by Daleville, though. Long pass back in to save it. It's going to go out of bounds across the way and belong to Muncie Burris. 4:46 left in the first half. Muncie Burris 11, Daleville 10. It was 9-5 Owls at the end of 1. Half-court pressure, no problem for Burris. Royston fires off the run and hits a little jumper about 10 feet out off the glass. His first bucket to make it 13-10. Owls on top. Attacking on the other end, Daleville. Price drives to the hole, stops, fires, can't get it, got his own board, sticks it back up, can't get it again. Long rebound battle comes to Adamowitz. He brings it ahead himself, all the way to the hole, he hits. Jackson Adamowitz with his first bucket, 4th point, and it's 15-10. Muncie Burris out in front of Daleville. In the second quarter. Fleming has it for the Broncos. Couldn't find a shot. Works it to Lawrence, near side, now to Price. They look to post inside, can't do it. Here's a bounce pass to the paint. Fleming leaves it along the baseline. Shot up. It's going to be no good. Rebound is loose. Now taken by Muncie Burris. Here comes Royston with it. Left-hand dribble. Now off to Adamowitz. Out around the rings. Jackson will dribble right side. Daleville looking to trap. High post pass to Royston. Takes it to the hole strong. He's fouled on the miss. Foul on Daleville's. Ryan Hale, his first, 6th on the team. James Royston back at the charity stripe to shoot 2 for the Owls. as they lead at 15-10. The second quarter, first free throw by Royston is no good. He'll get another. 3:33 to go. Here in period number 2 at Ball Gym. Boisterous crowd. They've seen a lot of action. It's been a little sloppy. Royston looks for another point. He's 1 out of 3 at the line. Make it 2 out of 4. So James got another one for his 4th point. 16-10. The Burris lead now as Daleville attacks on the left end. It stops, fires. Going to be a travel call. The jump stop by Lawrence wasn't sticky enough. His foot slid. 8th turnover of the first half by Daleville. Burris gets the ball back, leading 16-10. And we've got a timeout by Joe Anderson, and Muncie Burris will stay right here with it. That's the second timeout taken in the first half by Muncie Burris, and now they say full. We'll take the break. 3:23 to go in the first half. Daleville trailing Burris 16-10 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
The world of high school sports is filled with athletes who possess the eye of the tiger and whose focus and determination enables them to soar like eagles. But the games themselves can't be played without a few zebras. Becoming an IHSAA official is a great way to be part of the action and to support Indiana's healthy tradition of high school athletics. Visit IHSAA.org and get in the game. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in your community.
Welcome back to the ball game. Off the Burris timeout. 3:27 to go in the second quarter. Game with Burris out in front of Daleville. Daleville led early 3-0, but it's been all Burris lately. Their second 6-point lead of the night. That's the biggest gap for either team. And here come the Owls on the attack with the ball back in play. And that half-dozen-point lead. Pass goes out of bounds. It's thrown away. Harmon threw it right out of bounds for the third Burris turnover, trying to hit Adamowitz. So let's see if Burris pays for it on the other end as Daleville attacks. They need a hoop. Fleming had it knocked away, stolen away. A 9th turnover in the first half by Daleville. Here's Adamowitz driving, scoring. There was contact. No call of either kind. No block, no charge. Game on the 6-point by Adamowitz. Price drives to the paint, jump stop, fires up. He'll shoot 2. Foul goes against Burris. It's going to belong on R.J. Harmon. He has 2. 10th foul by Burris. Double bonus from here on out on common fouls. And the shooting foul sends Josh Price to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2, hits the first. He'll have another. All of his points from the stripe tonight. It's 18-11 now with 3 free throws tonight by Josh Price. He'll have another. Let's see if he can cut the lead again. He fires, he hits them both. Price with 4 in the game. It's 18-12. Out in front of Daleville. 2:43 to go, second quarter. Adamowitz, far side to Harmon, now in the corner to Thomas. Thomas out on top, 3-pointer on the way. High rebound, no good. Rebound, pass knocked away, and it's going to belong to Burris. 10th turnover, this one costly in the backcourt by Daleville. Burris will get the ball back. Leading 18-12, they'll inbound in the forecourt on the baseline with Adamowitz to throw it in. Looking for help, needs a teammate. Got to hurry. Comes into Thomas. Swing it near side to Royston. Elbow jumper good. 6 points in the game by Royston. 20-12. Burris, biggest lead of the night at 8 points. Price has it for the Broncos. Lawrence out on top, playing the point. Gets it off to Fleming. Here on the wing, dribbling against Adamowitz. Now he'll dribble across the way through the rings. We're now to 2:05 to go in the first half. Broncos trailing 20-12. Inside, forces it up, no good. Rebound, shot up, no good again. Nice rebound by Price, but it's knocked away from him. And here comes Burris with the ball at 20-12. We're under 2 minutes to go before halftime. Roy's done a long two from the wing. Can't get it. Rebound comes down to Burris. It's knocked out of the hands of Ryan Hale. It'll belong to Daleville. Hale has been good on the boards, as you might guess. 1:38 to go before halftime. Daleville with the ball trailing by 8 here in Ball Gym. Price has it. One dribble, now back the other way, out between the rings. They'll set at high post, looking for Hayden Huff at the free throw line, can't find him. To Hale, out beyond the arc. Very deliberate here by Daleville. Now Fleming with it, guarded by Adamowitz. Still man-to-man by the Owls. Clock down to 1:08. Price has it. He'll dribble to the baseline, stops, jumps, fires, can't get it. Rebound Adamowitz of Burris. Here he comes down the court quickly. Owls can make it 10 or even 11 points for the lead on this trip. Adamowitz drives. He's fouled. His shot in and out, no good. It'll be a shooting foul against Daleville. Going to be on Derek Lawrence. 2 on Derek, 7th on the team. So bonus time for the Owls, and this one is an active shooting foul. That means Jackson Adamowitz will shoot a pair. Daleville has a player up at the scores table, Devin Walsh, waiting to check in. Here's the first free throw by Adamowitz. It's good. Jackson has 7 points in the game to make it 21-12. Burris out in front. 55.9 seconds to go in the second quarter. With the next one, he misses long. Rebound goes to the corner. Hale picks it up for Daleville. He's going to have 6 already. Here's a tripping foul across the way by Kevin Thomas of Burris. That was as obvious as the nose on your face. Fleming went to the floor. Floor burn time. 2 fouls by Thomas. And it's double bonus time, and this is where you really need to make hay if you're Daleville. When you're shooting these free throws, the clock is stopped. You got to hit them. Fleming at the line. First one, up, in. Kiss of death here. He's perfect from the line with 7 points in the game. Makes it 21-13. It's on the way. He got him again. Fleming with 8 points in the game. That makes it 21-14. Burris may play for the final shot here with 45 seconds to go. Adamowitz has it a foot from the timeline, just in the forward court. Now off to Thomas. They'll kick it to the corner. Burris being very content to milk the clock. Down under 25 now. 21-14 contest. Owls look like they're going to play for the final shot of the half. Adamowitz has it out in the center circle. Works it near side to Thomas. Back to Adamowitz. Clock down to 10. They're going to run a 1-4 set for Adamowitz. Out high. Guarded by Price. Clock down to 6. Thomas has it. He brings it over here to Adamowitz between the rings. He's going to fire a three-pointer. Can't get it. Partially blocked on good defense by Josh Price. And that ends the first half. We go to the intermission with Muncie Burris leading Daleville. The score, the Owls 21, the Broncos 14. What a busy first half that was. Teams go to the locker room, and they have settled absolutely nothing, but boy, are the fouls going to be huge in the second half. We'll take the break. 21-14, Burris out in front of Daleville on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. You stay right there.
A crisp October evening. A stadium filled with fans. A pass-through. A journey completed. State of euphoria? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community. It's your ticket to an evening out that won't break the bank.
It's your ticket to explosive runs, acrobatic catches, and game-saving tackles. It's your ticket to an experience you'll never forget. It's your ticket to the IHSAA State Football Tournament. Attending a tournament football game is a fun and affordable way to see sports played the way they were meant to be, for the pure love of it. The Indianapolis Colts and the Indiana High School Athletic Association invite you to be part of Indiana's rich tradition of high school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport, pure state tournament excitement. The drama is set to kick off. Do you have your ticket? There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Indiana develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. Presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
He worked out early, practiced late, and studied well into the night. The next day, he did it all over again.
She missed time hanging out and socializing with friends so she could make it on time to practices and games.
He became a top student and a confident leader, even as he helped his team win back-to-back conference titles.
She became a role model in her community, even as she led her team to an undefeated season.
And when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from college with honors and went to work for a successful company.
He attended graduate school and became a difference maker in his community.
Because that's what student athletes in Indiana do. They use the skills they develop playing high school sports today
to do even bigger things in life tomorrow.
High school sports,
a winning part of a complete education.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Ball Gym. Brian Beaver back with you tonight on Delco Prep's channel, and first half has been mostly Burris Owls basketball way. We're at the intermission with the Owls in front of Daleville, 21-14. Here's a quick recap of first half scoring. First for the Burris Owls, Jackson Adamowitz with 7, Kevin Thomas with 4, Josh Smith started but did not score, James Roysden with 6, Jalen Kring with 4, and 4 bench players who have not scored: Alex Halley, Miguel Castillo, RJ Harmon, and Bracken Carnes, all with the goose egg off the bench for the Owls. There's their 21. Muncie Burris has played pretty well. Only 3 turnovers. Daleville has had a horrible night turnover-wise. They have this Friday turnover thing. 11 turnovers in the first half tonight by Daleville. That's been a real problem for the Broncos. They're still in the game, though. Here's how their scoring went. 8 points in the first half for Connor Fleming, 6 free throws, and a bucket. Josh Price with 4 points. Ryan Hale with 2. No points in the first half for either Hayden Huff or Derek Lawrence, who both started but did not score. Devin Walsh and Keaton Mugrage off the bench for Daleville have played but have not scored. So there are your point totals. Fleming with the high scoring honors in the game already so far with 8 points. He's a perfect 6 out of 6 from the charity stripe. And we're just talking to a member of the crowd, we're going to have a lot of free throws in the second half of this game. You look at the foul totals, only one player who has 3. It's Jalen Kring of Muncie Burris, but a lot of guys already have 2. For Burris, Kevin Thomas with 2, Josh Smith with 2. Alex Halley with 2. You talk about Daleville, Derek Lawrence with 2 fouls. Fouls also for Devin Walsh. So we're going to have bonus and double bonus time, I got to believe, in the second half as well, and a lot of it. And it might come down to a free throw shooting contest in a 7-point game at halftime. Owls are back on the floor. Daleville will join them momentarily. But Daleville's going to have to clean up the ball handling in this game to have a chance to win it. They've just been too sloppy with the ball, especially at the offensive end. You look at the score by quarters, Daleville trailed 9-5 at the end of the first quarter. They trailed 21-14 at halftime, but they actually outscored Burris 12-9 in the second quarter. And situation, Daleville has already shot 15 free throws, and they're 12 out of 15. Burris has shot, 4, 6, 8 free throws. They've hit, 4, 5, 6, 10. They've shot 10 free throws. They've hit 7 out of 10 in the first half. So free throws are going to be huge. You want to stay out of the bonus early here in the second half, especially if you're Muncie Burris. You don't want that lead to evaporate. We'll take another break, come back to set up the third quarter for you right after this timeout on Beaver Media channel. Stay right there.
A wintry Friday night. A packed gymnasium in a tight-knit community. A shot taken. History made. A state of delirium? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community. A 50-50 ball. An elbow to the ribs. A sudden flash of tempers. In sports, anything can happen in the heat of the moment. The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you that when cooler heads prevail, everybody wins. When the game heats up, will you keep your cool? This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
It's Muncie Burris out in front of Daleville, 21-14 as we get ready for the start of the third quarter. Both teams are back on the floor and huddling with their head coaches. Joe Anderson of Burris, his first year running the Daleville show. Burris in the home whites tonight with blue lettering and gold trim, and Daleville in pale gray with black lettering and Vegas gold trim. There's your fashion report for you types in the audience. That's a dated reference. Ask your mom and dad or Google it. Ask Siri who Mr. Blackwell was. So the clock will wind down and we'll start things here in the third quarter. Burris is going to have the ball to open the third period, leading 21-14. And again, the only guy in serious foul trouble right now is Jalen Kring of Muncie Burris, and he is back out there starting the second half. Halley. Daleville staying in that man-to-man. Halley works it back to Adamowicz on the top of the key. He'll backward dribble out near the timeline and reset. First possession of the second half. Trying to find a shot. Adamowicz sends Halley to the far side. We had contact, no foul. Long one on the way by Burris. Adamowicz couldn't get it. Long rebound loose. Two men have it, one in each uniform. We've got a held ball. I think we've had 2 or 3 fouls called like that where they look like a held ball. It's a held ball. Dual possession goes to Daleville. So the Broncos get their first crack at the bucket here in the third quarter, trailing 21-14. Josh Price whistle away from the ball, down in the paint along the baseline. It's going to be a foul against Muncie Burris. That didn't take long. Get him along on number 3. That's Alex Halley. 3 on him. So 2 players with 3 each. Kring and Halley. And Burris has it on the defensive end. And Price has it for the Broncos. And he drives it inside strong for a bucket off the glass. He has 6 points in the game. It's 21-16. Burris lead down to 5. And the ball in the hands of number 5, Jackson Adamowitz. A minute into the third quarter. Adamowitz, very patient out near the center circle. He's between the volleyball attack line and the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass, high post for Kring. They'll pick it. Adamowitz back inside to Kring. He's tied up. Another held ball. This one will give it to Burris. They'll keep it in the forecourt. Inbounding on the baseline, just to the right of the basket as we look at it court side. Alex Halley will be the inbound passer for the Owls. They'll stack him along the baseline. Halley needs help. Throws it in. Knocked away by Price. Retrieved by Royston. The Owls keep it. Thomas, jab step, drive. Fires on the run on the baseline. Can't get it, but he's fouled. Comes to Devin Walsh of Daleville. His third personal foul. 2 shots for Kevin Thomas. He has 4 points in the game, a basket and 2 free throws, 2 out of 2 at the stripe, 2 out of 3 at the stripe as he misses the first. He'll get another. 21-16 game. A minute 15 into the third quarter. Next free throw up. This one good by Thomas. Give him 5 points in the game. Give the Owls a 22-16 lead here in the third quarter, early action. Just out of the locker rooms. Broncos have been stale on offense most of the night. Price drives it baseline, picks it up, gets it back out to Lawrence. He'll take it baseline, needs help. Works it on the wing now, here near side to Fleming. They swing it cross court. Devin Walsh has it, nearly thrown away. Lawrence retrieves it, picks it up, gets it here to Fleming. Kicks to the corner. Price will drive to the paint. Jump stop off the glass. Rolls off, no good. Rebound comes down to Kring, but he falls to the floor. It's a traveling violation on Muncie Burris. Their first turnover of the second half. And Daleville will inbound in the forecourt where the key joins the baseline. Price will inbound it. Looks for help. Can't find a man. Now comes in to Walsh. Now to Fleming, guarded by Thomas. He'll drive him, kicks to the corner. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Walsh couldn't get it. Rebound Halley for the Owls. 5:55 to go, third quarter. 22-16, Burris in front with the ball. Adamowitz out on top to Halley, swing it far side to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Walsh. He'll drive him into the paint. Cut off, gets it to Royston. Up and in, a little 2-footer by James Royston. He's got 8 points in the game to make it 24-16. Burris in front. Nice little bunny that time by Royston. Here's Daleville on offense, trying to find a shot. Between the rings to Fleming, far side to Walsh. Now on top to Lawrence, guarded by Halley. High post to Hale. One dribble. Price in the corner. He drives it inside, has it knocked away. Stolen away. Turnover Daleville. Here come the Owls. 3 up. Air ball, no good by Halley. That's the most embarrassing moment for a shooter in the game when you don't get anything. Burris couldn't cash it in. Here comes Daleville. Price has it out on top, near side wing. Back on top to Price from Fleming. Price still has it, guarded by Royston. Looks to drive him. Does. Takes it inside. Back on top. Now a drive to the paint. Shot up on the run. Off the glass. No good. But it's going to be a shooting foul, and Derek Lawrence will go to the line off the miss by Daleville. Foul is going to belong to Alex Halley. He's 4th in the game. He's in big trouble, and he's going to have to come out soon. And just that fast, Burris has Bracken Carnes up to check in, but he'll have to wait. Derek Lawrence will shoot a pair. First one, no good. One more for him. Now, Halley out. Carnes in for Burris. 4:45 to go, third quarter. 24-16 game. Burris in front. Second free throw by Daleville. Lawrence gets this one. He has his first point to break the ice, and it's 24-17. The three-pointer on the way. Good! Kevin Thomas, first triple of the game by either team, and it's a 10-point bulge at 27-17. Biggest lead of the night by either team. Daleville in trouble. They need to find some offense. Price moves it to the corner. Fleming back out on top to Price. Price, far side. Long three on the way. Good! Derek Lawrence says, oh yeah? I'll see you and I'll raise you to make it 27-20. So back-to-back trays by both teams. And a ball knocked away and a turnover by Burris as Daleville gets the steal. Here they come. Momentum feels like it's going to shift. Three-pointer by Lawrence, no good. Rebound inside by Daleville. Forced up again. Hale can't get it. Here comes Muncie Burris. 2-on-2. All the way to the rim. Charging foul against the Owls as Thomas took it all the way to the hole. That's a turnover and a charge on Kevin Thomas of Burris. Give him 3 fouls in the contest. And Muncie Burris is going to have to be careful here. It's a 7-point game. Inching up on that bonus. Daleville inbounds. They'll bring it left to right the full 84 feet, trailing 27-20. Here's Fleming. Drives it. Brings it out to the corner now. Resets on the wing. Goes to the paint. Fires on the run. Got it! Off the roll. Fleming with 10 points in the game. And it's down to a 27-22 Muncie Burris lead. Adamowicz works it inside. Knocked away. Turnover Burris. Here comes Daleville. You can feel momentum changing. Fleming has it. Out on top. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound by Price. Daleville will keep it. Another three from the wing on the way. Good! Derek Lawrence. 7 points. Back-to-back trays. And it's 27-25. Daleville has cut the Burris lead to 2 points with 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Uncle Mo is putting on a different color shirt right now. That's a big run. Burris had a 10-point lead. Now it's down to 2. Long three on top, no good. We have a whistle. Somebody blew a whistle. Somebody blew a whistle. Either that, or there was a shoe squeak that sounded like a whistle. The officials looked at each other because it sounded like a whistle blew. Now the officials will huddle and say, what's going on? I think it was a shoe squeak. I really do. I think it was a shoe squeak. Well, the officials are at the scores table now trying to figure out what to do. Looking back on it, all three officials say the official's pointing into the crowd. He just told somebody he'll be out of the gym if he finds out. He thinks someone in the crowd did it. I think it was a shoe squeak. I really do. I think it was a shoe squeak. A player was cutting. I've never seen this happen before. I've been doing this since 1981. The weird stuff year continues. This is strange. Both teams have gone to the bench. The officials are looking around. Now Chad Woderick, the AD from Burris, is looking around. They're pointing to the crowd right in front of me. It's going to be a jump ball. That's the decision of the lead official. And that's going to give it to Daleville. That was weird. That happened about an hour and a half into the game. So if you want to look at the archive and hear it and see if it squeaked or there was a whistle, you'll know. The upshot is Daleville has the ball with a chance to tie or take a lead on a three. 27-25 Burris. 2:45 to go. Drive. Shot swatted away by Thomas, but he got him on the hip with the body. And it's a 2-shot foul, and Kevin Thomas has his 4th personal foul on a beautiful drive by Fleming. The block was clean high on the ball, but not clean low. Thomas is in trouble with 4 fouls. Fleming at the stripe. Chance to tie for Daleville. First one rattles out, no good. His first miss of the night. 6 out of 7 for Fleming. He'll have another. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. It's a 27-25 game. Fleming shooting the second of 2. It's on the way. It's good. Fleming with his 11th point of the game. It's down to a 1-point contest at 27-26. 2.5 to go third quarter. Burris with the lead and the thinnest of leads at 1 with the ball. Owls have it around the arc. Here to Royston near side. He'll drive Price, but thinks wiser of it. Picks it up. Bounce pass in the quarter to Adamowitz, who looks inside for Kring. Can't get him. Back out to Royston between the rings. Left-handed dribble guarded by Price closely. Now he picks it up. Works to Adamowitz. Long 3 by Jackson. No good. Long rebound to Royston. He'll drive it. Throw it up at the basket, and he'll get bailed out with a cheap foul against Daleville. Going to be on Josh Price of Daleville, his first foul, second on the team. Shooting foul, and James Royston will be at the stripe to shoot a pair. The southpaw fires the first one, no good long. He'll have another. Checking in for Burris, Josh Smith. Bracken Carnes take a seat for the Owls. Second of 2 free throws coming for James Royston. Fires, hits. 9 points for James. He hits 1 out of 2. Still a 1-possession game, 28-26. Full court pressure now by the Owls. They got to hurry. Here comes Price across the timeline with the dribble. Now in the corner. Drive to the basket. Layup. No good. Boy, he just couldn't get it. And now a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be on Ryan Hale. He has 2. Wow. Unreal. Nathan Whitty looked like he was going to get the bucket on the drive. Couldn't do it, though. And here come the Owls with the ball in the lead with a $1:45 to go third quarter. Out on top now, far side to Harmon. Picks it up, works it on top to Royston. They swing it to Adamowitz at the top of the key. Guarded closely by Lawrence. Feed on the baseline. Jumper up by Royston. Battles out, battles in. Royston with 11 in the game to make it 30-26. Burris in front. Burris has gone to full court pressure. Fleming drives all the way, throws it up. It won't go, and it's not going to count anyway. It's a foul on the floor on the drive. It's going to be against Josh Smith of Burris. He has 3 in the game. That's 5 team fouls on Burris. Josh Price will inbound for Daleville. Comes into Fleming on the wing. Drives it to the baseline. Drives it to the paint. Leaves it off now. Hale has it. Backs his way to the goal. Fires up. Got it! Ryan Hale. Hale gets the bucket to make it 30-28. Long one on the way for the Owls. No good. Hale with another rebound by Daleville. Under a minute to go. Third quarter. 30-28 game. Burris can tie or take the lead. Here's a drive. Little runner up. No good by Lawrence. Got his own. Takes it back up again. Can't get it a second time. Rebound by Burris. Adamowitz has it. Leading by 2. Here come the Owls. Jackson will drive it. Has it knocked away. Stolen away. Turnover Burris. That's in the NBA. That would be a foul, an intentional foul. That was a clear path to the basket kind of foul. That's a really smart play by Royston. Give him the first foul tonight, but it's the 6th on the team, and a common foul gives it to Daleville with 39 seconds to go. 30-28. Broncos can tie with a deuce, take the lead on a tray. Clock down to 30 seconds. Fleming guarded closely. Out here on top by Smith. Uses a pick. Still with the dribble now between the rings. 20 seconds to go, third quarter in a 2-point game. Daleville trying to get on top of the 3 or tie with a deuce. Clock down to 15. This is dramatic. Smith, high pick and roll for Fleming. Off Hale's pick. Back to Hale. He'll drive it. Fire on the run. No good, but a foul. On the drive to the bucket. Won't matter now. It's going to be bonus time from here on out. It'll be shooting time for Ryan Hale. And the foul on Jalen Kring of Burris. 4th one on him. the shove in the back. So Burris will be giving up free throws from here on out with 17 fouls, and Burris might regret that. Hale to shoot. First one no good. He'll have another. Ryan is 2 out of 4 at the stripe. 4 points in the game, an armload of rebounds in a 30-28 contest. 6.9 seconds left. He missed both of them. Now we've got a whistle on the shot. Might have been a lane violation. Let's see what they're going to call. He's going to get another one. It is a lane violation against Burris. So Hale gets a reprieve on death row with 6.9 left in the third. He hits the second one. Hale has 5. Oh. Burris with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Long three by Adamowicz. No good. There's the buzzer, and we've reached the end of period number 3. What an exciting third quarter we've had here at Ball Gym. 8 minutes to go in regulation now. It's anybody's game to win. We go to the stop and head for the fourth. Muncie Burris 30, Daleville 29 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Don't go away.
Everybody loves a good sports movie.
I've seen Rudy 10 times.
I love Hoosiers.
If there were a sports movie about steroids, it might be called The Myth, the Truth, and the Consequences. The myth is that steroids are good for your game. The truth is they're bad for you and the sport you play. And the long-term consequences on your health are downright ugly.
That's one movie I think I'll skip.
High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
We go to the fourth quarter here at Ball Gym with Muncie Burris and Daleville playing a heavyweight knockout kind of fight basketball game. A 1-point contest at 30-29 as we go. Fouls have been big. What did I tell you earlier? The entire fourth quarter will be bonus time for Daleville. Broncos have only committed 3 fouls. They have 3 to give here in the fourth quarter. Owls have the ball, though, to start the period, leading by 1. Hallie swings it near side. That's Smith. Off the foot of Adamowicz across the way, and it rolls out of bounds for a Burris turnover. The turnover battle has changed in the second half. 6 in the second half by Burris, only 1 by Daleville. They've really tightened things up on the Broncos side of the ball. And now they have it. First possession of period number 4 for the Broncos. Fleming has it with the Owls leading by 1. Fleming, crossover. Nice cut to the baseline, but the cutter didn't look for the ball. Nathan Whitty was wide open, and Fleming threw it, and Whitty didn't even know he threw it. So much for the turnover battle. Owls have it here on the left end of the gym. Beautiful drive inside, and a shot forced up, and a foul by Hale on the drive by Josh Smith. Ryan Hale picks up his 3rd foul, 4th against the Broncos. 2 free throws coming for Josh Smith, who has not scored in the contest. He'll have a pair. Right-handed shooter. It's on the way, and it's no good off the back iron. He'll have another. Missed free throws. Man, they're huge. Someone's handing you a $5 bill. Make the free throw. Take the free money. All the time. It seems like the simplest of tasks. No one in front of you, 15 feet, swish. Here goes this one. He missed them both. Man. Here comes Daleville with another chance to take the lead. There's a bump on a foul. On a drive by Fleming, it's going to belong to Josh Smith. That's frustration. He just missed 2 free throws, and he rode him too hard on the other end, and he pays for it with the foul on Smith. And it's 1-1. For Daleville. The shooter is Connor Fleming. In a 30-29 game, he hits the first one, and we're tied again. Fleming will get another. That's his 12th point of the night. That's our first tie since 5-5. Tells you how long Burris has had the lead. Now for the lead. Second one by Fleming. Rattles out, no good. Rebound by James Roysden. Dual possession in the backcourt. jump ball call, and I think that's going to go to Daleville. Broncos get a break there. So we got ourselves a brand new game. It'll last 7 minutes and 17 seconds. Daleville to inbound, looking for their first lead in a long time. Hale fires it. No. Rebound, Burris. The rebound comes down to Harmon. He'll bring it to Adamowitz. Now they give it off to Royston, back to Adamowitz on the wing. Here near side to Halley. Now to Smith. Far side to Harmon. He'll drive toward the corner, picks it up. Back out in front to Royston. Now Smith here between the rings. Far side to Harmon. Daleville still man-to-man defensively. We're under 7 minutes to go in a tie game. Adamowitz, corner of the key jumper, won't go. He thought he was fouled. He doesn't draw any iron. He double clutched, and the ball goes out of bounds. A team rebound for Daleville, and they've got the ball with 6:43 to go in the game in a 30-30 tie at Ball Gym. Driving to the right wing. Clear out for him. He'll drive it. Tries to get a pass off, and it's knocked out of bounds, and boy, did he get lucky. Fleming should have taken that up. His coach is telling him he should have taken it up. The crowd is telling him he should have taken it up. I think he'll learn a lesson there. Daleville keeps the ball. They'll inbound from the baseline, just to the right of the goal, with 6:33 left in the fourth quarter in a 30-30 game. Price, the trigger man, needs help. Someone better cut. Long lead pass comes in. It'll bounce to the backcourt. Fleming will pick it up 50 feet from the basket and bring it across the timeline. Working on Adamowitz with a right-hand dribble out on the arc. Low post feed to Hale. He'll turn it, fire it, got it! Ryan Hale gets a 2. He's got 7 points in the game. Daleville has the lead and a foul whistled in the backcourt. What a great game this has turned into. A foul against Burris. It's against Kevin Thomas. He is out of the game with 5 fouls. With 6:15 left in the game. Thomas has played a nice game. 8 points, but he's out. And shooting free throws for Daleville and the double bonus on the next one. Good by Fleming. Daleville 33-30. Fleming with 13 points, trying to make it 14. He misses. Rebound comes down to Burris. Here come the Owls, trailing by 3 at 33-30. Halley has it far side, working on Lawrence. He'll drive it, picks it up in the corner, gets it off to Adamowitz. He'll fire off the glass, no. Rebound inside, Kring takes it up strong. He can't get the hoop, but he does get the foul, and he'll shoot a pair. Foul on Burris, or checking on Daleville. Going to be on Ryan Hale. That's a good foul, no easy ones. 4 fouls now on Hale. Going to the stripe is Jalen Kring for the Owls. 4-point night for Jalen. He'll have 2 free throws. First one on the way, and it's out and then in on a high bounce off the rim. Got the shooter's bounce. Look at the smile on his face. His first free throw good, 5 points in the game, and a timeout between free throws by Muncie Burris. We're going to keep it right here. It's a 33-31 contest. Glad you're joining us tonight on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. It's been a remarkably entertaining, hard-fought game. Both teams have really gone at it tooth and nail, and right now the lead belongs to Daleville. Burris led for a lot of the second quarter and for a lot of the third quarter, but Daleville managed to come back after trailing 30-29. At the end of 3, they've scored. Well, they scored 3 in a row before that free throw by Kring to end that little 3-0 run, but 4-0 run, in fact. But this is anybody's game, and the fouls and free throws are going to be critical from here on out. At 6:01 here in the fourth quarter, Burris has committed 9 team fouls in the second half, so the next one by Burris will send Daleville to the double bonus, and Burris is leaning on the fence too. 5 team fouls by Daleville, so the Broncos have 1 to give, and then after that they'll send Burris to the bonus. But coming out of the timeout, by Burris coach Joe Anderson. The second free throw coming up for Jalen Kring. Stop right-hander. He missed it. Rebound comes down to Daleville. 1 out of 2 on that trip for Kring, and it's 33-31. Here's a drive and a chicken wing charge foul. Derek Lawrence used his forearm and elbow to push the defender away. Foul on Lawrence's third, a turnover by Daleville. And with 5:55 left in the fourth quarter, it's a 33-31 contest. Burris can tie with a deuce, take the lead on a tray. Alex Halley has it for the Owls. He drives it baseline right side, knocked away, but he got it back. He'll come outside. Royston, step back three. No. Rebound comes down to Daleville. Nice work on the boards again by Nathan Whitty to grab the long rebound. Daleville with the ball and a 2-point lead at 33-31. Here's Fleming driving on Adamowicz. Shot blocked by Adamowicz. It'll stay with Burris. Pretty play by Jackson Adamowicz on the defensive end for Burris. Daleville will inbound the ball. Go in the game, at least in regulation. I don't want to jinx us. Checking out for Burris is Royston. That's probably going to be brief. Broncos to inbound under the basket. Comes in, right back to Lawrence in the corner. Out on the wing to Fleming, guarded closely by Smith. Fleming takes it down to the paint. Gets it in the corner. Long three in the corner. Good! Nathan Whitty cashes in the triple. 36-31. Daleville leading by 5. That's their biggest lead of the game. Huge triple by Whitty. Damowitz on the other end. 3 on the way from on top by Smith for Burris. Can't get it. Rebound by Derek Lawrence. 4:45 to go in the game. It's 36-31. Burris trailing. Drive by Fleming. Lays it up under pressure. Can't get it. Rebound by Adamowicz. Here comes Burris. Quickly down the floor. Adamowicz on the drive. Throws it up. Can't get it. Got tripped. It's going to be a foul on the floor. A common foul against Daleville. It's going to be on Connor Fleming. He only has 2. Checking in for Burris is Bracken Carnes. I don't know if anybody waved him in, but he went in anyway. Checking out for the Owls is R.J. Harmon. And at the stripe, Jackson Adamowicz. 1 and the bonus. First one. Jackson's had a nice game. 8 points in the contest. 36-32. Daleville in front. We're down to 5:33, make it 4:33 to go in the game. Second one, also good on a shooter's roll for Adamowicz. He has 9. It's 36-33. Burris showing pressure. Price dribbles across the timeline, has it knocked away, stolen away. Turnover by the Broncos. Here comes Burris quickly. Halley fires a 3. Off the backboard, good! He hits off the glass. 36-36. Wow, the bank is open. His first 3 on the other end. Here's the whistle on the drive. It's going to be a carry by Connor Fleming of Daleville. 5 times in the second half. That's costly in a tie game. Gives it back to Burris at the 4-minute mark. 4. Burris 36, Daleville 36. Owls with the ball. Far side, Smith has it. Burris nearly turned it over. Drive on the baseline. Shot won't go for Smith. He hustles and gets his own rebound. Owls will keep it. Long 3 from the wing. Up. No good. Carnes couldn't get it. Rebound comes down to Fleming of Daleville. 36 all. Broncos have the ball, looking to break the tie. Drive to the paint. Double scoop, shot up. No good by Fleming. Rebound by Burris. Halley has it. Out to Adamowicz between the rings, guarded by Fleming. 3:20 to go in this one. It's all tied at 36. Thanks for joining us for a great game tonight on Beaver Media. Knocked away, stolen away. Here's the drive to the other end. Price can't get it. Off the turnover by Burris, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. with under 3:10 to go. Here's the shot. It's on Burris. It's on Josh Smith. I've got him for 5. He is out of the game. Josh Smith with 5 fouls. He'll have to check out. He's played a nice game as well on the floor. In is James Roysden for Burris. Going back in the game for Daleville is Ryan Hale. Hayden Huff checks out. Josh Price at the line. Looking to break the tie with 3:09 to go in the game. First one, good. Splashdown city for Josh, who is a great free throw shooter. He'll have another one. That breaks the tie. 37-36, Daleville in front. Price looks for another one. 7 points in the game. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Burris. Now we've got a 1-point game, and it could seesaw for the next 3 minutes. Burris looking to get on top, trailing by 1. Hallie in trouble, picked up his dribble. Now does get it across court to Carnes. Now to Adamowicz on the wing. Roysden, that's not what they want. Price guarding him closely. Roysden on the dribble. Near side wing to Carnes. Needs help. Drives it to the paint. Back out on top to Hallie. Hallie looked for Adamowicz, couldn't get it to him. Hallie now right side to Roysden. Roysden, left-hand dribble to the paint. He'll fire on the run. Can't get it. Rebound Daleville by Hale. Throws it away. It's on the floor. 3 players taking it. He's going to keep it. Daleville turned it over. Burris called a quick timeout. We're going to take the break with you. Full timeout by Burris. 2:27 left in this one. Nothing has been decided yet. It's a 1-point game. 37-36. Muncie Burris out in front of, check it, Daleville out in front of Muncie Burris on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the ball game. 2:27 to go in this one. Muncie Burris with the timeout and possession of the ball, trailing Daleville 37-36. Burris will have the ball in the forecourt. And Hallie to trigger. Bounce pass on the baseline. Adamowicz double team, fires, can't get it, but he's fouled. That's a tough foul inside. It looked like Hale was vertical, but they're going to give it to Ryan. Hale is fouled out of the game. Jackson Adamowicz to go to the stripe for 2 free throws. I'm not sure about that call. That's 5 on Hale. Game with 2:24 left in the fourth. Ryan has played a great game on the boards. He gets a handshake from the opposing coach, Joe Anderson. Must have 15 rebounds, and Hale with 7 points on his night. But looking for a tie is Adamowicz. First free throw, no good. He missed. Another chance to tie now in a 37-36 game. Adamowicz with 9 points, looking for a double-figure game. 15, 16-point splash. Second one good. He got 1 out of 2, and we're tied again at 37 all. 2:20 to go in the game. All knotted up, 37 apiece. Daleville with the ball. Let's see if they milk clock. They're running an extended set here, out 40 feet from the basket. Fleming dribbling on Adamowicz, 5 versus 5 on the jersey numbers. Out on top to Price. Pump fake, he'll hand it as Fleming comes to get it. Price gets it back, takes it baseline, pumps, fakes, fires. He's mugged. He'll shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Jackson Adamowicz, his first. And Josh Price will shoot a pair with a chance to break the tie with 1:54 to go in the game. Price, a good free throw shooter. This one for the lead. He's got it. 8th point of the game. 38-37. Daleville in front. Unbelievable. Price will have another one. Point game if he can cash this one in. Takes his time. It's on the way. He got it. Price hits both of them. He has 9 in the game to make it 39-37. $1:51 to go in the contest. Burris needs a hoop, trailing by 2. 3 from the corner on the way. It's good! Bracken Carnes, 3-pointer. The lead goes back to Burris. 40-39. Boy, was that ice water. That's a dagger, baby. $1:30 to go in the game. Daleville has it, trailing by 1. Josh Price out around the volleyball line. He'll drive it on Royston. Looks underneath, doesn't find a cutter. Works it back out on top to Lawrence. Now back to Fleming. Approaching the 1-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Fleming drives, fires, off the glass. No call, no way. Rebound up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Daleville. With 1:08 left to go in the game. It's going to be a timeout taken by Daleville. Let's see if they take a 30 or a full. We're going to take the break. 1:08 left in the game. It's Muncie Burris 40, Delta 39, Daleville 39 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Welcome back to the ball game at Ball Gym. Coming up, 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. Muncie Burris 40, Daleville 39. Broncos have the ball in the forecourt. On the baseline to inbound is Fleming. Looks for help to Price. Fires it up. No. Beautiful cut. The defense lost Price. He's fouled. He'll shoot again. Good pass by Fleming. Heady play by Price. And Josh goes back to the stripe. It's another man fouling out of the game. Jalen Kring will sit down. Jalen Kring points to Royston and says, "It's not on me, it's on Royston." Joe Anderson getting an explanation with both scorekeepers down here at the bench. I think they're going to give it to Royston instead of Kring. They do give it to Royston. His second foul. Daleville is in the double bonus. Burris is in the bonus, but this is a shooting foul, a 2-shot foul. The upshot of it all is that Josh Price will shoot 2 free throws with 1:07 to go in the game, trailing 40-39. This one to tie it. Bingo. Price has a 10-point game. He's had a nice night at the line, and we're all knotted up at 40. This one for the lead with 1:07 to go in the 4th quarter. Fires it off the front iron, no. Rebound comes down to the floor, and Adamowitz has it for Burris. 1 minute to go in the game. Adamowitz has the ball. 40-40. Out at the corner of the forecourt near the timeline. Guarded by Fleming. Adamowitz drives him. Takes it to the baseline. Pumps, fakes. Back out on top to Halley. He'll fire. Got bumped. No good. Rebound, Price of Daleville. 40 seconds to go. Broncos have a chance to get the lead now. They can play for the final shot if they want. We'll see if they take a timeout. Nope, they're not gonna. They're gonna milk the clock out here near the timeline. Clock down to 27. Josh Price with it. Daleville 40. Burris 40. And now a timeout taken by Daleville. with 22.9 to go. We're going to stay right here since my Wayback Machine is having hiccups tonight. Who needs that? So, what an exciting finish this is going to be. 40 to 40, 40 to 40 contest. We've had more fouls in this game than I could shake a stick at. 14 fouls committed by Daleville. 21 fouls committed by Muncie Burris. Well, huddling here to my right, Daleville. To my left, Burris. Just a tenth under 23 seconds to go in the contest. 40 to 40. A lot of good offense in this game. We've seen the three-point game come into play more here in the second half by each team. So what do you do if you're Daleville? If I'm down there in the shoes of Tyler Stotler, I'm in the double bonus. I'm going to milk the clock, drive it, hope I get fouled, and win the game. Inbounding across the way near midcourt in the forecourt, Josh Price to throw it in for Daleville. Comes in with a long pass here near the sideline to Fleming. Nearly threw it away. Fleming says clear out. Clock down to 18. Fleming with it out on the wing. Guarded by Kring. That is a mismatch city. He's going to drive him all day. Kring guarding Fleming. Clock down to 10. Fleming goes to the baseline. Fires. It's rejected. Out of bounds. Fleming may be hurt. Adamowicz came from the backside, help, and swatted it out of bounds. You're horrible. 6.6 seconds to go in the game. Still 40 to 40. Burris with the ball and a chance to win it here. Let's see who we can find. It comes into the corner. Fleming with 5. Fleming with 4. He says, get out of my way. Fleming working on Adamowicz. He drives it. Falls. Timeout called with a second left on the board. Wow. Great bailout. The 30-second timeout taken by Daleville to keep the ball. Fleming tried to drive, had his feet slide out from under him. Didn't get fouled. Heady call of a timeout right in front of his bench. And now Daleville has a second left in the game. 1.0. It's Daleville 40. Burris 40. This is a catch and shoot unless you get fouled. I've seen some plays run before where you try to set up the other team, the defensive team, to foul. A double bonus. Burris is in the 1-and-1 bonus. 1 second to go. It's going to be Fleming to trigger in. Let's see what he does. 1 second left in a tie game. Fleming looking. Comes in. Knocked away. There goes the buzzer. We're going to play overtime. After regulation, Daleville 40, Muncie Burris 40. Back with the overtime after this on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
Who do I play high school softball for? I play for my mom and dad who've never missed a game.
Whether they're playing for their teammates, their classmates, or their community, high school student athletes in Indiana learn important lessons they'll use for the rest of their lives, like respect for the rules and the value of hard work and sacrifice. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Our first overtime game of the season here at Ball Gym. Daleville 40, Muncie Burris 40. If you're not familiar with high school ball, 4 minutes on the clock in the overtime. Boy, Daleville had a golden opportunity there to take the final shot. Couldn't get one. And we go to the extra period. What an exciting game tonight on the Delco Preps channel. Can't come much better than this. I know how to pick them, right? Not bad. I've been doing this a while. I'll take credit for picking a good game. We'll jump in the center circle. Josh Price. Royston wins the tip for Burris. And the Owls open the overtime with the ball in a 40-40 game. Jackson Adamowicz off to Halley now, right side on the wing. Looks top, works corner to Royston. Back out on top. Carnes thought about a three. He'll back it out instead. Comes to Hallie between the circles. Looks left side for Royston, can't find him. Hallie on the dribble against Lawrence. Picks it up, now to Royston on the wing. Near side. The left-hander dribbles right-handed. Now out between the circles to Carnes, who had an ice water three. Now whistle. 3-second violation against Burris. They turn it over to start the overtime. Some kind of game we've had here tonight. Daleville with a chance to get on top. First possession of the overtime here on the right end of the floor. Price will drive it across the key, through the key, to the right corner. Now the wing, now to the paint. Help, double team, needs help, and it's going to be a violation. 3 seconds in the paint. Price got caught picking up his dribble, and each team goes 3-second violation to start the overtime. Not what either coach wanted. 3:03 to go in the extra session, 40-40 game. Here's Carnes in the left corner to Royston on the wing, now on top to Hallie. Bounce pass on the wing to Adamowitz on across the way. He says, give me a pick. Kring does. Give and go. So a whistle on the baseline and a foul against Daleville down along the baseline. It's going to go against Hayden Huff. Got to be free throw time for Jalen Kring. 2-shot foul, active shooting. Check it, it's going to be one in the bonus. Joe Anderson says, how is that not a 2-shot foul? And the officials say 1-1. Well, they're in charge. This one to break the tie. Jalen Kring 1 out of 2 at the line tonight. Fires, missed it. Rebound, Daleville. Broncos get a break. Neither team has scored here in the overtime. 2:40 to go. 40-40 contest. Who's going to break the ice first? Daleville has it. Price on the wing. Looks down low. Can't find anyone. Picks up his dribble. That's a bad idea. Gets it off to Fleming. Fleming drives the key. Fires on the run. Beautiful shot! Double clutch, left hand to right hand. Fleming hits to make it a 15-point night for him. 40, Daleville lead. Beautiful move. Uh-oh, Carnes open for three for Burris. Can't get it. Rebound inside. It's going to be a foul on Daleville. Carnes is not the guy you want shooting a three. It's going to be another foul on Hayden Huff. He only has 2. He's okay. Each team in the double bonus now. So it's going to be a 2-shot trip to the line for Alex Hallie. His first free throws of the night for him. He's got 3 in the game. He hit a triple during regulation. He needs them both. First one, no good. Still 42-40. 2:11 left in overtime. Burris trailing by 2. Hallie will try to make it 1 out of 2 on this trip, looking for his 4th point of the game. Right-hander fires it. He missed them both. Rebound by Hayden Huff of Daleville. They caught a break there. Here comes Fleming zigzagging through traffic. He's going to go all the way to the glass. Lays it in! Beautiful move! A la Danny Ainge for Fleming, and it's 44-40. Adamowitz fires on the run. It's out of bounds on the air ball. Daleville has it. 44-40. $1:53 left in the first overtime. Daleville will bring it to full 84 feet against the press. Here comes Fleming. He's going to dribble through traffic again. Gets it to the baseline. Up off the glass. Good! Bucket by Devin Walsh. His first 2 points of the game. Timeout, Burris. You hear the Daleville fans. 1:43 left in overtime. It's Daleville 46, Burris 40 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
The clutch shot, the timely hit, the perfect pitch, the heroic catch, the brilliant save, the photo finish. The Indiana High School Athletic Association would like to remind you that the biggest plays in sports matter little if you don't practice sportsmanship. Character counts. Practice sportsmanship. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to Ball Gym. What a great high school basketball game this has been tonight. We're in overtime. 1:43 to play in the extra session. It's been a 6-0 run by Daleville to open the overtime here. They lead 46-40. Burris needs a bucket bad. They'll have to bring it the entire length of the floor. Hallie to inbound. Daleville going to full court pressure. Comes into Roysden. Valuable seconds ticking off the clock for the Owls. Adamowitz now across the timeline between the rings. Looking for a pick from Kring. He's got it. He'll fire a three. He's got it off the front rim. No good. Rebound fought for. And it's going to be Burris basketball. Hayden Huff had it in his hands, but he stepped on the baseline in the battle to Muncie Burris under their own basket. Alex Hallie will trigger in with 1:38 to go in the overtime. Far corner pass. Carnes, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Owls, up and in off the glass by Hallie. He's got 5. It's 46-42, and the inbound pass comes in, and Burris gives a foul right away to stop the clock. 1:21 to go in the overtime, 46-42. Going back to the stripe is Mr. Busy, Connor Fleming. These are all 2-shot fouls from here on out with both teams in the double bonus. Fleming has an 18-point game if he can hit. He does. We'll see if he can make it 19. 47-42. Next one to make it a full 2-possession game at 6 points if he can hit. Fleming looks at it, fires. It's on the way. He missed the second one. Roysden has the glass for Burris. That leaves the door cracked in a 5-point game. The $1:15 to go. Hallie, top of the key, open for 3, fires, can't get it. Long rebound, Josh Price for Daleville. Looks to get it away, does. 1:05 left in overtime. Fleming will walk it across the timeline. 47-42 and a foul given here right in front of the scorers table. Jackson Adamowitz will commit the foul. He only has 2 in the game. It's going to be a 2-shot trip to the line for Connor Fleming. Looking for his 19th point. Splash. Playing a great game. 48-42. Daleville with a 6-point lead. This to make it a 3-possession game with 1:01 to go in the overtime. This to make it awful tough. It's no good. Rebound, Roysden. The door is still cracked. Here comes Adamowitz. Steps on the arc. Gives it to Roysden. We're under a minute. Fans wanted to travel. Hallie has it. Looking for a 3-pointer. Now he'll drive it. He's fouled right here on the dribble. Right in front of the scorers table in front of the Burris bench. Stop the clock with 49.6 seconds to go. Derek Lawrence takes the foul for Daleville. It's going to be a 2-shot trip to the line, this time for Burris in the person of Alex Hallie, who just went 0 for 2 from the line a moment ago. Got to have these if you're Burris. A lot of pressure here. First one. Rattles around, no good. Hallie 0 for 3 from the line here in the overtime. 48-42. Daleville in front. 49.6 left in the OT. With another one. Really needs this one. Missed them both again. Rebound fought for off the backboard. Daleville has it. Here come the Broncos down the floor. They've got a chance to put this one away at the free throw line on the foul. Given by Bracken Carnes. That sends Connor Fleming back to the stripe. 19 points in the game. 7-point bulge. You could seal it right here. Misses. Broadcaster kiss of death. With 44.6 left in the overtime, this one could still make it awful tough. It's a 48-42 game. Let's see if he makes it 49. He missed them both. Rebound Burris. They need to hurry. Clock down to 40 seconds. Here comes Adamowitz. Gets it on the wing. 3-pointer on the way. Good! Alex Hallie hits the 3 to stop the clock at 34.2. 48-45 game on the timeout by Burris. Now I'm going to give you a little sermon here. How can a guy miss 4 straight free throws from 15 feet with no one guarding him and then bury an ice water 3 with a man in his face like that? That's the beauty of sports. Tell you what, Alex Halley, way to go, kid. Good for you. He missed those free throws, but jammed in that 3 from the far side wing. And wow, this ain't over yet, fans. Unbelievable game. 34.2 left in overtime. Dare I say the first overtime. Still a 1-possession game. Daleville will have to bring it all 84 feet. Price to inbound. Gets a bounce pass into Fleming. He's fouled right away by Royston. James had to give the foul. He's okay. Down to the other end, and will shoot more free throws. And Connor Fleming, this will be the 19th free throw in the game for him. Wow. Looking for his 20th point. It's on the way. No. He's missed his last 4 free throws. Nothing like pressure in high school ball. Checking in for Daleville is Nathan Whitty. Checking out is Hayden Huff. 32.8 seconds left in overtime. 48-45. Daleville leading. Fleming's free throw good. Give him 20 points in the game. And it's 49-45. Quickly down the floor. Adamowicz drives to the hole. Lays it up and in with 28 seconds to go. Adamowicz cuts the lead down to 49-47. And a foul in the backcourt as Daleville brought the ball up the floor to stop the clock with 21 seconds to go. This time, it's going to be Josh Price going to the line for 2 free throws with 21 ticks left in overtime in a 2-point game. His team ahead, he missed. Wow. The door cracked. Burris trailing by 2. Price really needs this one to preserve a 1-possession lead. Here comes the free throw. He missed them both. Rebound to Burris. They've got a chance to win on a 3. Here comes a drive to the hole, a whistle, and a foul. Fans wanted to walk. They're not going to get it. Stops the clock with 15.9 to go. The foul by Nathan Whitty on the drive by Alex Halley. Alex will go to the free throw line. 2 shots on the double bonus. He'll be shooting for a tie if he can get them both. He's 0 for 4 from the stripe tonight. First one, good. Burris is within a point at 49-48. 9th point in the game for Halley. This one critical with 15.9 left in OT. This one for the tie. Takes his time, fires, got them both. Halley ties the game at 49. Here comes Daleville with a chance to win. Clock at 12, 11, 10. A reach around steal attempt by Castillo, and he fouls Fleming with 10.6 to go. Miguel Castillo picks up the foul. 2 more free throw attempts coming for Connor Fleming. He's had a rough overtime at the line. Just to break the tie. You hear the crowd. No good. Fleming with 1 more for the lead. 10.6 seconds to go in overtime. Daleville 49. Burris 49. 21 points in the game. Clock under 10. Quickly down the floor. Adamowicz drives. Knocked away. Burris gives it up on a turnover. Fleming down the floor, and he's fouled with 3.2 seconds to go on a critical turnover by Burris. You hear the Daleville fans. 50-49. Burris trailing Daleville. The final 3.2 seconds of overtime. Halley and Kring at the scorer's table. Halley coming out, Kring going in for Burris. And shooting free throws again Wow. Connor Fleming must have the most tired arm in town. Fires. Misses. This will be his 24th free throw in the game. 50-49. Fleming has scored 21 points in the game. This would only make it a 2-point lead. Burris would still have a chance. Fleming fires. No good. Rebound Burris. Here comes Royston. He's going to fire a long three. No good. This game is over. Muncie Burris survives. But not forever. One last chance by the Owls. They couldn't get it done, and this game goes to Daleville. The final score in overtime. The Daleville Broncos 50, the Muncie Burris Owls 49. Back to recap on a quick post-game show after this timeout on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
From Jamestown to Jonesville, from North Salem to South Milford, from River Forest to Grass Creek. No matter where you live in Indiana, you can enjoy high school sports coverage at its very best on the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. It's 35 powerhouse radio stations, Fox Sports Indiana, and the World Wide Web, combining their vast resources to blanket the state, the Midwest, and the world with the purest, most riveting presentation of high school sports in America. From Anderson to Attica, Kendallville to Kokomo, follow the high school sports that make our state great all season long. Thank you, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and welcome home.
There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players, and the terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain by working harder than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
We hear it more and more when people talk about sports. We need to change the culture. No more integrity taking a backseat to performance. No more players, coaches, and fans run amok. No more too big to fail. It sounds good. It sounds reasonable. Come to think of it, it sounds like high school sports. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we know that sports are just part of a student athlete's overall education and that there's more to the game than winning. We also know that high school sports are incredibly exciting. They're rich with tradition and bring communities together like nothing else. In a word, they're pure. More and more, that's what people want. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the Indianapolis Colts, the IHSAA, and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to Ball Gym. Brian Beaver along with you for one heck of a ride tonight between Daleville and Muncie Burris. Before it was all said and done, dozens of fouls, dozens of free throws, lots of heart-stopping action, and a heart-stopping Daleville win in overtime as the Broncos outlast Muncie Burris 50-49. Unofficially, on my score sheet, 47 fouls called in this game tonight. 29 committed by Burris, 18 committed by Daleville. And, of course, 47 fouls means a lot of free throws, and boy, did we have them in bushels tonight. One player alone, Connor Fleming of Daleville, shot 24 free throws in this game tonight. Quick recap of the scoring. 2 men in double figures for Daleville. Connor Fleming with 21 points on the night. Josh Price with 10 points. 7 for Derek Lawrence. 7 for Ryan Hale before he fouled out. 2 for Devin Walsh. And a tougher-than-nails ice water triple late in the game by Nathan Whitty for his only 3 points. 3 men in double figures for Muncie Burris. Jackson Adamowitz with 12. James Roysden with 11. Alex Halley off the bench with 10, including a dagger 3 of his own. And you look at the rest of the scoring for Burris. Kevin Thomas with 8 before he fouled out. Jalen Kring with 5 for Burris. And 3 for Bracken Carnes, who hit a heart-stopping 3 late in the contest for his only 3 points. And this one was one whale of an entertaining basketball game tonight. Every fan who put down money to come in here and watch this got their money's worth, and then some. They got Bitcoin kind of money out of this game tonight. Best $5 ticket in town is high school basketball. So that kind of tells you how this all went. Unofficially, 18 turnovers for Daleville, 12 turnovers by Burris. Again, those are unofficial. But, man, what a game. This one could have gone either way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ties unofficially in the game. 4 of them in the fourth quarter, 1 of them in overtime. But Daleville outlasted Burris, and I do mean outlasted Burris. They just held on to win there at the very end. Score by quarters at the end of one, Burris led Daleville 9-5. Burris expanded its lead in the second quarter and went to the halftime locker room, leading 21-14. The end of 3, Burris 30, Daleville 29. At the end of regulation, 40-40. And then that 6-point spurt to start the overtime by Daleville, but it was answered and then some by Burris. Burris's final lead was in regulation at 40-39. After that, Daleville either had the lead or was tied from there on out. A 10-point overtime for Daleville, a 9-point overtime for Burris, and a 50-49 final score in one of the most entertaining games I've seen in a long time. It was certainly sloppy at many points, but talk about entertainment value and excitement. Man, you won't top what happened in this one tonight at Ball Gym. That's the 5th loss in a row now for Muncie Burris as the Owls fall to 1-5. The first winning streak of the season for Daleville. They've won back-to-back games now. After the win over Elwood and this one tonight, the Broncos go to 3-2 overall for the season. So, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Remember, this game is archived forever. If you didn't catch it live or a relative didn't catch it live, you can hear it all. Go to YouTube and search for the Delco Preps channel, and you'll find it. This one was worth every second. The final score for the final time in overtime. The Daleville Broncos 50, the Muncie Burris Owls 49. For all of us at Beaver Media, I'm Brian Beaver. Thanks for joining us tonight. Check my Twitter feed at Delco Preps for information on the next game. It will most likely be 1 week from tonight, but we'll tell you which one in just a few days. Until then, have a great weekend. Be careful in the ice and snow tomorrow. So long, everybody.